Hey, what's going on, traders? Welcome to the Zero to Hero Trader YouTube channel, where we teach you the ins and outs of trading the markets to make you a better trader. Now, before we get started, make sure that you like and subscribe down below so you get notified when we post another video. And last but not least, if you're interested in some of the custom studies that we use in our videos on the channel for Think or Swim, drop the link in the description where you can go and check those out if you like. In this video, we're going to be doing a deep dive into a bearish continuation chart pattern, the bearish flag. Let's go.
Zero to hero trader, learn to trade in no time. Watch our videos and be sure to subscribe.
Okay guys, so this is the deep dive into the bearish continuation chart pattern, the bearish flag. Alright, so in this chart pattern, we are going to have 4 different components. Alright, so component number 1, we're going to need to be in a downtrend. Alright, and this is probably going to be a fairly strong downtrend. Alright, so that's component number 1. Component number 2, we're going to be making this tight consolidation, but in this consolidation, it's going to be having a series of higher highs here. Okay, and as it's making these higher highs, it's going to be making our component number 3 a series of higher lows, forming this little upticking tight consolidation right here. So we see we've got the strong move down, and then we've just kind of got this little wiggle right here of this tight consolidation that's moving slightly upwards. And then our component number 4, we are going to look for the breakdown below this lower trend line. All right, so when I see this starting to form, this tight consolidation, after we get the strong move down, I like to draw in these trend lines. Okay, so I'll come in and draw my trend line across the highs, I'll draw my trend line across the lows, and then I'm looking for this to break down. Once it breaks down, I like to enter right here as it breaks down below the low there, and I like to set my stop right up here above this recent little high in the consolidation right above that trend line. Okay guys, so that is the deep dive into the bearish flag continuation pattern. Now let's go see if we can find some in the charts. Alright guys, so this is a very nice example of a bearish flag pattern here. We've got a strong move down, and then we get this tight consolidation that kind of drifts upwards, giving us our higher highs and our higher lows, and then you get the breakdown. All right, so there's an example of a nice bear flag pattern. Okay, let's go see if we can find another example here. We've been in kind of a bear market, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find these. Yep, and if we go just a little bit farther forward in the day, we see another one here. All right, so we get the move down. It's a nice pause. See the little drifting up action. And then the breakdown right there. All right, so there's another one. Let's see if we can find one more. Yep, here's another one. Nice move down, pause, drifting up, and the breakdown. So with these bear flags, you'll see these quite a bit, show up quite a bit because they're a pretty simple pattern. And really what's happening here is that when you get a flush like this, it can only go so far before people start wanting to take profit, right? But when you're short, the way you should take profit is that you buy back your shares or your contracts. Okay, so they're selling, they buy back, everybody starts to buy back, it drifts up a little bit, and then those people stop buying back, and then you get the continuation down. So that's kind of what happens with this pattern, why it makes this pattern, because you have kind of a pause there as people are taking some profit, and then once they're done, it just keeps going. And then eventually it, peters out and then continues to do its thing. But that's kind of why you have these little patterns here. So you get the initial flush, the pause, the drift up, higher highs, higher lows, and then a continuation for another leg down. All right. So that is the deep dive on the bearish flag pattern. If you haven't done it yet, guys, go down, check that description for the free PDF of the classic chart patterns. You can have this while you trade by your side. Go ahead and download that. That's our free gift to you. And if you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to get notified when we post another one. And as always, leave me a comment down below. Do you trade bear flags? Maybe you should. I'll see you in the next video.